Hi there, I'm Nadia, the Assistive Technology Specialist with Accessibility Services. Today I wanted to talk about one of my favorite note-taking programs called OneNote by Microsoft. OneNote is free to use and is available for Windows, Mac, iOS, Android, and the web. It's essentially a digital notebook. It uses a hierarchy which organizes your information much like a paper notebook would. For example, I have my notebook here, and within my notebook, I have different sections, and within each of those sections, I have different pages. You can create a similar system within OneNote, but the great part about it is that you can customize it to fit your needs and easily access all of your ideas from your phone or your computer. Let's take a look at how this works. Today I'm using OneNote on my Android smartphone. This is the main page where all my notebooks are stored. Let's go ahead and create a new notebook by selecting the plus sign in the top right corner. And let's say this notebook will be for my psychology class. I hit create. And now you'll see the psychology notebook within my notebooks, and I'm going to go into there. And you'll see it created the first section for you. So to change the name of this section, you can click and hold and select the icon that's to the right of the garbage can there. And my first section will be for my lecture notes. And I'm going to also create another section, and this will be for notes that I take from my readings. And now I'm going to go into my lecture notes section, and there will be an untitled page there for your first page. I'm going to click into that one, and I'm going to name this one Lecture 1. And now I'm ready to make my notes. There are lots of formatting options, and you can add links and images to supplement your notes. Now every week I can go into this notebook and create a new page for each of my lectures, and that helps me keep track of what I'm learning and when I learned it, and makes it easy for me to refer back to my notes. I'm going to go back to the notebooks page, and let's take a look at what my biology notebook looks like. So in my biology notebook, I have my lecture notes section, my reading section, and another section for other resources such as links or videos. When I go into the lecture notes section, you'll see I have a few pages in here which are organized by lecture. Going into the first page, all my notes are here, and I also have an image here for my reference. Now, I personally prefer to create all my notes on the desktop app as opposed to my phone, but I really like that I can refer to my notes anytime if I'm on the go just by checking the app on my phone. And one of my favorite features is the search feature. So you'll see the search icon at the bottom here. And let's say I want to review a concept that I know I took notes on, but I can't remember where I stored it, and I don't want to look through every notebook. So I can use the search feature to look up the information. For example, let's say I want to remember some information about cytoplasm. Here I can see that this information is in my first lecture, parts of the cell, and I can easily go into that and it'll show you all the different places where cytoplasm is mentioned. That was just a very brief overview of how you can use OneNote to keep all of your notes organized. There is a lot to explore in this program, and I encourage you to try it out and see how it can help you with your studies. To learn more about helpful apps and programs, check out the Remote Learning Tools webpage on our website.